This is English Glow Up, where your English gets better every day.
Hi everyone, I'm Ava, and today we're talking about something that almost everyone struggles with, but very few people talk about honestly. Today's episode is about how to stay consistent with learning English, not how to learn English fast, not how to become fluent in 30 days, not how to study harder, but how to continue, how to keep going. When motivation disappears, when life gets busy, when progress feels slow, and when quitting feels comfortable. And please stay with me until the end, because my friend Emma will explain the hardest word we use in this episode in a very simple way and close the episode. Let's begin slowly. First, let me say this clearly. If you've ever started learning English and then stopped, if you've ever felt excited for 1 week and discouraged the next, if you've ever told yourself, I'll start again next month, you're not lazy, you're not weak, and you're not bad at languages. You're human. Consistency is not about willpower. It's about understanding how humans actually work, why most people are inconsistent. Let's be honest. Most people start learning English with emotion, not strategy. They feel inspired. They feel hopeful. They imagine themselves fluent. So they do too much, too many apps, too many videos, too many rules. And then life happens. Work, family, stress, tiredness. And suddenly English feels heavy. Consistency breaks not because you don't care, but because you try to do too much too fast. Consistency starts with lowering the pressure. This might sound strange, but listen carefully. To stay consistent, you must lower your expectations, not your goals, your expectations. You don't need 2 hours a day, perfect pronunciation, daily grammar lessons. You need contact with English every day in a way that feels light. Consistency loves simplicity. Small English is powerful English. 5 minutes count. 10 minutes count. Listening without understanding everything counts. Your brain learns through frequency, not intensity. A little every day is stronger than a lot once a week. This is how habits are built. Make English part of your life, not a task. This is one of the biggest secrets. When English becomes a task, you avoid it. When English becomes part of your life, you return to it naturally. Connect English to things you already do, watching videos, scrolling, listening to music, walking. You don't study. You live with the language. Stop tracking perfection, track presence. Many people quit because they miss one day. They say, I broke the streak, so I failed. No, consistency is not about never missing. It's about always returning. Miss one day, come back the next. Miss 1 week, come back calmly. The only real failure is stopping completely. Your brain loves safety, not change. Your brain is designed to keep you comfortable. Learning English is uncomfortable. So your brain will create excuses. You're tired. You'll do it tomorrow. It's not important today. This is normal. Consistency is not fighting your brain. It's working with it. Make English feel safe, familiar, low pressure. Why motivation is not reliable. Motivation is emotional. Consistency is mechanical. Motivation depends on mood, energy, confidence. Consistency depends on decision. routine, environment. Successful learners don't wait to feel motivated. They make English unavoidable. Design your environment for consistency. Your environment decides your behavior more than motivation. If English is visible, you'll use it. If it's hidden, you'll forget it. Simple changes. English on your phone. English audio in the background. English creators in your feed. You don't need discipline. You need reminders. The role of identity. This is powerful. Stop saying, I'm learning English. Start saying, I'm someone who uses English. Identity creates consistency. When English becomes part of who you are, you don't question it anymore. Consistency grows confidence, not the other way around. Many people wait to feel confident. But confidence comes after repetition. You repeat, you relax. You relax, you speak. You speak, confidence grows. Consistency builds confidence quietly. Why boredom is a good sign. Let me say something important. If English feels boring sometimes, you're doing it right. Boredom means you're past the excitement phase. You're in the growth phase. Most people quit here. Successful learners continue. Boredom is not the enemy. Quitting is. You don't need perfect English, you need usable English. Fluency is not perfection. Fluency is comfort. You don't need advanced words. You need words you can use without fear. Consistency grows usable English. Talk to yourself, seriously. This is one of the strongest habits. Speak alone. Think in English. Describe your day. Repeat phrases. No pressure. No judgment. Your mouth needs practice more than your brain. Invisible progress is still progress. Some days you won't feel improvement. That doesn't mean nothing is happening. Language grows quietly, like muscles, like confidence. Trust the process. If you stop, return gently. No guilt, no shame, no I failed. Just return. Consistency is not strict. Consistency is kind. And now, before we finish, no, I'll let you with Emma. You know how to do it.
The hardest word in this episode is discipline. Discipline does not mean forcing yourself. It does not mean suffering. And it does not mean being strict. Discipline means choosing what helps you, even when it feels easier not to. It means showing up calmly, doing a little, and not quitting. This word is hard because discipline is quiet, but discipline creates consistency, and consistency creates fluency. If you keep showing up even imperfectly, your English will grow. And if you're learning English and building confidence, don't forget to follow English Glow Up for calm, clear, confident English, one step at a time.